Rato Machindranath Jatra, the 48-foot chariot, is an instantly recognizable symbol of Lalitpur for its rich culture and attracts people from all over the country. But little is known about the smaller chariot of the god, popularly known as Minnath, which accompanies Machindranath along its journey through the old routes of the city. But the fact is, Minnath has been worshipped in Patan for longer than Machindranath. Minnath and Machindranath are equal divinities, with no one being superior or inferior. Both are Bodhisattva or enlightened Lokeshwar, present for the welfare of the world. The Min in Minnath and Matsya in Machindranath both denote fish. Minnath, known by many names including Chakuwadya in Nepal Vasa and Jatadhari Lokeshwar in Sanskrit and Nepali, god Minnath, residing in Tangal, is the one who welcomes his famous counterpart Rato Machindranath, known as Bungdya or Karunamaya, into the city, leads the way from Pulchok to Nuga or Sundara, and then follows closely behind for the remaining journey. Jyeshtavarna Mahavihar is the residence of Jatadhari Lokeshwar Minnath. The temple was founded in Lichavi period around 3rd to 9th century, but the multi-armed goddess on the rooftops were added much later. According to legend, once there lived a pious king at Lagankhel of Matingrama, which was incorporated into the larger kingdom of Lalitpur, who was named Vrishadeva. His daily routine featured a walk to visit a nearby Buddhist stupa. He used to circulate the stupa several times reciting sacred prayers. One day during the process, he suddenly died. His body lay there, waiting for last rites, whereas his soul had been brought to Yamaloka, the land of the dead, by Yamadutas. He was placed before Minnath, who is also known as Dharmaraj. It is him, Dharmaraj Minnath, who decides what is wrong or what is right with the dead. King Brisadev found the land enchanting. He heard the soothing sounds of the Gandhavya Sutra, a sacred Buddhist scriptures, and saw how the god of mercy, Minnath, treated those who suffered by squeezing water from his wet braided hair, for which he is also called Jatadhari Lokeshwar or braided hair Lokeshwar. Now came the turn of King Brisadev to be inspected by Minnath. Upon a thorough inspection, Minnath told his messengers Yamaduta that King Brisadeva still have some time on earth and to take him back to his own home. King Brisadeva returned to his place. His lifeless body slowly began to move and he came to life. The king was very impressed by the spiritual atmosphere of Yamaloka and thus conjured a plan to recreate the same scenic settling in his kingdom. He requested master artisans to create a beautiful image of Minnath and introduce the practice of reciting Gandhavya Sutra. Thus was born the culture of worshipping Minnath. When King Brisadeva finally did pass away, his brother Balarchan Dev ruled in Matiligram, currently Lagankhel. One night King Balarchan Dev had a dream in which Minnath told him, "O king, when you shall awaken, you will see a bird flying towards a particular place. Build a beautiful home for me at the spot where the bird alights." When the king awoke and he reached out to his astrologers, they unanimously stated that the dream was an auspicious one. The king built a monastery, the first of its kind in Matilgrama, at a site where he saw a bird perching atop a tree. The monastery was named Jyeshtavarna Mahavihar, meaning the first ever monastery. The image of Minnath was enshrined at the Bihar and the tradition of chariot festival was instituted. Chakuwadya in Newar means the god residing in the area the sparrow chose for him. Later, when the trio of King Narendra Dev with priest Bandhu Datta and one Japu returned with Karunamaya Rato Machindranath and decided to institute a chariot festival, they wished for there to be only one chariot festival in Lalitpur. However, as time passed by, people also realized that there are lots of festivals in Lalitpur. So everyone decided to integrate all of these festivals into the Rato Machindranath Jatra. But this incensed Chakuwadya or Minnath, who did not feel it was appropriate for its older festival to be incorporated into the newer Machindranaths. This led to many unpleasant occurrences in Lalitpur. So Minnath chariot was kept separate and its festival maintained. The unified kingdom of Lalitpur had 7 chariot festivals. It is said that 6 of the 7 gods agreed to discontinue their chariot festival in honor of Karunamaya Rato Machindranath, But Minnath was different. Priest Bandhudatta tried his best to bring Minnath to his control, but he fell. After which, Minnath opened his third eye and projected a beam of light which hit a small stupa outside the Bahagate. Another variation states Minnath threw a Bajra or lightning bolt. The stupa is still present at the premises and seems to have been hit by a strong force. In this way, the culture of Minnath continues and develops its own identity. Minnath or Chakuwadya is widely worshipped as an all-compassionate god and dharma or righteousness. Therefore, he is also known as Dharmaraj. The Buddhist believes that he is the final judge of life and death. He is shown to be the master of Yamaraj and so the true arbiter of life and death. This was no accident and was intended to represent the inviolable relationship between life and food. Minnath is the giver of life, while Machindranath is the giver of food. Pulling the two chariots together is an act of acknowledging that there can be no one without the other. The chariot of Minnath is made completely of wood and has 9 stories. 9 is a virtuous number representing the 9 planets, 9 colors, 9 main edible grains and other good things. According to oral traditions, being the elder god of Lalitpur without his permission, Karunamaye cannot enter the city. Thus, Chakuwadya comes to the outskirts of Lalitpur to ceremonially welcome Karunamaye Rato Machindranath. The noteworthy thing here is that soon after the chariot festival of this deity comes to the end, a pair of sparrows must be released in the air. This costume is prevalent even today, and those are believed to go straight to heaven and deliver the message to Indra, the king of heaven, saying that the chariot festival of Chakuwadya or Minnath was a grand success on the earth. Besides, there is another costume according to which the temple priests let go a pair of fish in the pond. The fish are said to go deep down the underworld and deliver the same message, but this time to the lord of Nagas or serpents. Thank you.